If you're generating 7 or 8 figures a year with your e-commerce brand, but you're watching your customer acquisition costs climb higher and higher every single month, while your repeat purchase rate stays stuck around 30%, you've probably been making the same mistake that I did for many years. You're treating your loyalty program like a discount machine instead of what it actually should be, which is your most powerful retention engine. Now look, I've been in e-commerce nearly for 10 years now. My brother and I have built a company to $350,000 a month, surpassing just about 8 figures in sales, and I thought I had it all figured out. And what I failed to realize at the time is the lack of understanding that I had for the customer journey and not putting more focus on squeezing as much value out of each website visitor as possible. I'm sure many of you can relate. In the early days, we didn't even have a loyalty program set up. We weren't using tools like OpenSend and TextCard to capture more traffic that could be used for email and SMS campaigns, and incentivizing potential customers and existing customers to buy from us more frequently. My goal by the end of this video is to help you understand exactly what separates the top 1% of Shopify brands who have loyalty programs from everyone else. And I'm going to give you the exact framework to transform your brand's focus from how do we get our customer acquisition costs lower to how can we provide more value to people already buying from us. This key mindset shift will drive more new customers than you ever thought possible. Your customers are your sales army. They'll bring you new customers if you implement what I'm about to share here in this video. So let's discuss the paradigm shift most brands miss completely. Loyalty isn't about the discounts, it's about the identity. You're probably thinking, Jordan, my customers just want good deals. They're price shopping. They just want to get a good discount on the products they want to buy from us. And that's exactly the wrong game entirely. You don't want to be playing this game, and we'll talk about why in a moment. The top 1% of loyalty programs understand something fundamental about human psychology. We don't just buy products, we buy into identities. We want to belong to something exclusive. We want status that we can show off. We want to feel recognized and valued. That is how your customers want to feel with your brand. Now think about it. When was the last time you bragged about getting a 10% off coupon? Never, right? But I bet you've mentioned your airline status or your credit card tier, right? The Amex Platinum, or maybe the Amex Centurion card, or maybe getting VIP access to something. That's really the difference here. We want to recreate this inside of our loyalty program so people feel something by being a part of it. This makes them more sticky and helps you to drive more sales to your brand and spread via word of mouth. Now, problem number 1 is the discount trap. And the truth is, what's killing your margins is that you've trained your customers to only buy when there's a discount. Every interaction becomes transactional. They're not loyal to you, they're loyal to your deals. So stop rewarding just the purchases. Reward behaviors that build your brand. The goal here is we want to be able to exit or sell our brand, or we want to grow our brand long term. The top 1% reward reviews, social shares, referrals, birthday signups, even engagement with your content. And suddenly, customers are earning points by promoting your brand, not just from buying from it. They're not giving discounts, but rather you're investing in marketing that pays for itself. Problem number 2, status invisibility. Most loyalty programs are invisible. Your customers can't show off their status, so there's no social motivation to climb the tiers. So the shift here is to make status visible and brag-worthy. Now, if you have a brand community, this is a great way to implement this into your current ecosystem. You want to create VIP tiers with the names that people want to achieve, not just like silver, gold, and platinum, because everyone uses those, right? But be brand specific. You want those names to connect with your story and who you want your customers to become. Give them badges that they can share, early access that they can brag about, and recognition that makes them feel special. Problem number 3, boring rewards. There's nothing worse than boring rewards. I always remember as a kid going into those arcades and collecting a ton of tickets, only to realize that when I go to buy something, I can barely have enough tickets to afford the cheapest prizes that I could win. And sometimes they were cheap and bad quality that I didn't even want any of them. They made me not want to go back and go for tickets. They just wanted me to go back and play the games. That's what I was really excited to do, is just go play the games. But most brands make rewards predictable and purely transactional. You spend a certain amount and you get a certain thing. It's really boring, and boring doesn't create emotional connections. One way to change this narrative is to add surprise and personalization. The top 1% create unexpected moments, birthday surprises that aren't just here's 15% off, surprise rewards based on purchase history, making them more personal, early access that feels genuine and exclusive, personalized recommendations that show you actually know what they like. So now we've addressed some of these core problems, let's break down step by step a framework that will help you become a 1% brand. This is what I like to call the status framework. Step 1. Create identity-based tiers. Don't use generic names. Create tiers that connect to your brand story. And if you're a fitness brand, for example, maybe you could use words like warrior, champion, legend, right? Make people want to tell others that they're a legend member. Step 2. Gamify the journey. Add progress bars, achievement badges, and completion streaks. Humans are wired to complete things. Show them how close they are to the next tier, the next badge, and the next milestone. This will motivate them to go and make that purchase they may have not made if they didn't see that progress bar. Step 3. Reward brand building behaviors. For every purchase base reward, create 2 behavior-based rewards. Points for reviews, points for social shares, points for referrals, points for profile completion. Your customers become your marketing team. This is how you incentivize them and you build an army of customers that want to promote you and spread your brand via word of mouth. And there's nothing that costs less than doing this for your brand. Step 4, create surprise moments. Plan unexpected rewards throughout the customer's journey. Not just birthdays, but surprise them based on purchase anniversaries, tier achievements, or even random acts of appreciation. These go a long way in making your brand more impressionable upon your customer than your competitors. Step 5, personalize everything. Use purchase history, browsing behavior, and preference data to make rewards feel personally curated. Generic feels cheap, personal feels valuable. An indicator when you'll know it's working is when your customer starts talking about their tier status on social media and when your organic reach starts improving because your community is active in promoting your brand. If your loyalty program is just a discount delivery system, you don't have a loyalty program, you have an expensive coupon tool. Think about it. This is a really bad way to build your brand. You don't want to be built on discounts because it eats directly into your margin. The brands winning right now aren't just selling the products themselves, but rather they're intentionally choosing to sell belonging, status, and identity. Their customers represent them. Look at your current loyalty program right now and ask yourself, would your customers brag about being a member? If the answer is no, you know what you need to fix. If you're serious about building a loyalty program that actually drives profit instead of just bleeding margins, you need to check out Smile.io. They're literally powering over 100,000 loyalty programs right now, including some of the biggest brands that you know. Their platform was built specifically for brands like yours who want to move beyond discounting and into real relationship building, and they have absolutely incredible reviews. I'll drop the link in the description. They've got templates and frameworks that'll save you months of trial and error. And if this helped you shift how you think about loyalty, then hit subscribe. I share real stuff here, the mistakes, the wins, the strategies that actually move the needle from someone who's actually in the business doing this every day. And my goal is to help you to be a better brand owner. I'm on that same mission. I'm not perfect either, but I hope today you've learned something that you can implement into your business to help you grow or scale. Talk to you soon.